I saw this on TikTok last year. Somebody was doing a Christmas haul and their grandmother got them this. And I just thought it was so cute. I immediately went on Amazon and I purchased one myself. This is what it looks like. Wait, how does this? Oh yeah. So you go like this, right? Or is it the other way? Hold on, let me figure out how to use it. I just saw the video, but I don't remember. Okay, I think it goes like this. Yeah. So, no wait, that's not right. Hold on. How did they do it? Is it like this? No, it's the other way. There we go. So it turns into an apple and then you can just use it to, it's like a little apple fruits basket. Oh my gosh, how cute. And the girl was talking about how like, she went to the farmer's market, she could just take it with her. And people were like, you're not gonna carry that to the farmer's market, but carry it to the farmer's market. Who cares? It's so cute. If I saw somebody carrying something like this around, I would think it's really cute. But I mean, then again, I'm like obsessed with anything that has to do with plants, but look how precious this is. So I figured I would just fill it with a few things from the garden. I will say that the basket itself is not very big, but it is so cute and it would be such a statement piece. So let's go around and just fill it up with a few things here and there. And I think the first one's gonna be the tomato. Right now it's gonna be full of veggies because that's what I have in the garden. But once the trees start producing and stuff, imagine filling it with peaches. And then eventually when my peach trees start producing, I can fill it with apples. That would just be so cute. And then it has a little stand too, so you can set it down anywhere. And I just feel like it goes with the aesthetic of my kitchen too, because I just like to make it look like a whimsical little grandmother kitchen. Oh my God. Okay, let's go harvest stuff. Where's my pruners? Hold on. Okay, I got my pruners. Let's go harvest stuff. Ow. Jesus. Okay. So this cauliflower is really cool because it's purple and it's called a Purple of Sicily cauliflower. Look. This is the only one that I have in the garden so far. I'm going to place it in there. And then I could harvest lettuce, but stuff like this I like to harvest right before we're about to use it. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense to take it out of the garden to go store it in the refrigerator when I can just have it here, letting it grow bigger and more beautiful. But I am gonna grab a few eggplants because I feel like those are ready. Okie dokie. This one right here is pretty small, but so cute. It's tiny. I don't know the variety though because the tag is missing. Yep, but I'll try and go through my seed collection to figure out which one it is. But I guess today's harvest basket's gonna be kind of purple. Look how pretty. This one's kind of hidden. Where is it? Right here. But this one does have the tag. This is the pink tongue eggplant. And it's got a different shape to the last one I harvested. There's another purple one. I don't know if there's any tomatoes over here. There's got to be tomatoes in here somewhere. Oh, I see some. Here's one tomato. I guess we'll break up that purple color just a little bit. And I think there was some Berries Crazy Cherry ones, which are these really big clusters right here. So I'm just gonna grab the ones that I think are ready. These are a little bit more yellow. Oh, look how pretty. There's gonna be some all the way up there, so when the time comes, I'll have to use a ladder to get to them. But there's just so many vines everywhere. Oh, I see a few more down here. Over here, I have a few other tomatoes. These are the Sun Golds. Oh, these are so good. I don't cook with these. These are perfect for snacking on. They're so sweet. And I need to grab them now because when it rains, some of them split, like this one right here. Can you see that? Because there's just so much more water in them. There's a few to grab. This is a little cluster. Oh! Da, 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 da. Oh my gosh, it's already starting to look so cute, even though it's a really small harvest. This is a shishito. Oh no, these are pepperoncinis. And they're very red, so I'm just gonna bring all of these indoors. See if my husband can make something with them. If not, I'll use them later on in the week. They kind of remind me of the shape of shishitos. I think this one's a shishito pepper. Okay. Should I grab a radish or two? These are all radishes and some of them look definitely ready. Look, this variety is called, where's the tag? Should be around here somewhere. Oh, this is the German Giant Radish. So maybe I'll just grab like 3 of them and I can make a salad later today. Here's 2 more. Look how cute. Those will go in there. And I think that's about all I'm gonna harvest right now. I think that's all I'm gonna harvest right now because I don't wanna just grab stuff just to grab stuff if I'm not gonna use it right away. I used to do that and then I would be forced to try and just use it all up at once so that it didn't go bad. But I'm not gonna harvest anything unless I absolutely have to. That way I can just pick it as fresh as possible and use it right away. I think that's just better. But look at this little harvest. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh, I love this thing. I'm gonna go bring it inside and show my kids. Ding! Oh my god, they're gonna love it. They're absolutely... Oh, let me grab the little eggplants here too. Wait, because I think those should be ready. That way the plant just keeps producing. But I need the pruners first. Okay. In the next few weeks, everything in the garden is probably going to start being ready kind of at the same time, and I'm going to have to bring out the really big harvest baskets. But right now, things are ripening slowly because of the shade cloth. It blocks out 50% of the light. And though that might not be ideal during the winter time, for me it works because the garden has slowed down and it makes it easier for me to not feel like I'm falling behind or like not being able to keep up with the harvest because life is just really busy right now. Look, where's the little, oh, here they are. This one can probably still get just a little bit bigger. I don't know what variety of eggplant this is, but this one looks like it might be ready. Hi, buddy. I'll bring this one in too. Now this one's ready. Oh my gosh, how precious. I feel like I would love to just use this all the time whenever I just need to bring a few things indoors. Guys, look. Isn't it so cute?
That one's so cute.
It's a little apple. Harvest basket apple. Let me see. Let me.
Oh, yeah.
Look.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that one on TikTok.
Yeah, that's where I saw it too.
Where did you get it?
On Amazon. Oh my gosh, how precious. That was accelerating. Now I'm ready to get to work, like actual work.